I will call to order the regular scheduled meeting of Miami City Council for Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Public input on scheduled personal appearances, we have none. 3A, claims list.
Motion to approve. Second.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Easton.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Parker.
Aye. 3B, minutes for the January 20th, 2026 regular meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Easton.
Aye.
Parker.
Aye. 3C, budget amendment 26-5, Parks Recreation using carryover for skate park design, library receipt and expense, state aid, and senior center moving funds from 501c3 to senior center department.
So this is just some more general housekeeping as we clean up the books. The senior center voted to move the 501c3 money to the city to allow us to spend on city expenses. So that receipts that money in basically. Sports and Recs, I think, is working on skate park things. So that was some leftover money from last year that we're receiving and moving to the new year. And then the library just got a new grant, so that just brings that money in.
I'll make motion to approve. Second.
Jones.
Aye.
Barnes.
Thank you.
Aye. Thanks.
Thank you.
Easton.
Aye.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Parker.
Aye. 3D, appointment of Tyler Klein and Crystal Wyrick as the 2026 representatives to the Grand Gateway Board of Directors. Congratulations.
Great job.
For a one-year term beginning February 1st, 2026.
I'm kind of hurt. Motion to approve. Second.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Easton.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Parker.
Hi, hey Melinda, make sure you do a big press release on that because I hear this is a big deal.
Photos and everything.
Yeah. 3E, vote on the City of Miami Emergency Operations Plan, which we heard from Glenda earlier.
Motion to approve. Second.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Easton.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Parker.
Aye. 3F, Resolution MSUA 2026-02 and CC 2026-05 for Transportation Alternatives Grant Project Application and Maintenance Commitment, which Tyler talked about.
Yeah, that's what we talked about on the MSUA side.
Motion to approve. Second.
Easton.
Aye.
Dunkel.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Barnes.
Aye.
Parker.
Aye. 4, other new business, if any, which has arisen since posting this agenda. 5, staff reports. We got 5A and 5B. 5A is approved facility fee waiver, and B is January sales and use tax.
Full party for the Rotary. I'll make motion to approve, eh? Second.
You don't have to.
We don't have to approve, we're just like put it in the packet and make them move away.
Okay.
Thanks.
6, mayor, council, community announcements.
Yeah. I want to thank the street department and the rest of the city employees. I think they did a fantastic job of clearing snow and ice from the roadways. The schools, absolutely, the schools was clear and looked really good this year because of Robert and his crew going out there and cleaning it. I just want to say thank you. They did a great job, as usual. So.
It was a huge group effort. We had parks, we had streets, we had utilities guys. I mean, it was a huge group effort.
I heard there were streets that had never been done before that were done this time, so it's always nice to hear.
And I'll follow on to what these guys said. I got, normally through times like this, we'll get some negative comments from people, and I didn't get those. I got a lot of positive comments from people, which is pretty exciting because I think the community's starting to believe that we actually do have their best interests at heart. I don't think they believed that for a long time, but I got a lot of comments from business owners downtown thanking us for doing the sidewalks, and I had a few people reach out and say, hey, my road didn't get done, and they'd give me the address, I'd get it to Robert, and boom, they'd get there and get it done. But when they're doing that many roads, they're going to miss one every once in a while. But people were very understandable about it, and when they asked, we went and took care of it, and then they couldn't be more pleased. So, but that all gets done by you guys, and I know it's a full team effort. Everybody has to pile on, and and we never hear it's not my job. You guys just get it done, and we appreciate that.
And it did scare me, you being in the truck.
I just rode.
I know, but
Me
it
and Brian
scared me.
just rode.
I was a buffer.
And we
It
did,
scared me, you being in there too.
we did do, we
You're the
did,
next
we
one
did
up
do
if they
something
don't.
ornery.
Huh?
You're up if we lose them.
I'm not up.
We did do something ornery while I was out. Brad Williams used to be one of our councilmen. We went with the plow truck and plowed a big pile of snow right in his driveway. We did go back and take it out, but we had to call him first, and his wife was not very happy. She thought the snowplow guys did it on purpose. But no, we appreciate all of you, because it wouldn't run without you. So, and Chief, I know your guys were out and about in it, and I know Shannon, I know you guys were out in it and stuff, so everybody came out of it safe and sound, which is always good. So we appreciate all of you guys. No, he's probably getting ready to talk about it right now. 7, City Manager Communications.
Yes, two things to let everybody the board know. So the fire department, the IAFF, recently came to us and kind of asked, hey, can we go on a 6-month trial? There's a lot of fire departments around here that do 2 consecutive days, 24-hour shifts on, 96-hour shifts off. So can we try it for a 6-month time period? I know Chris and Shannon and Cindy got together, and they kind of looked at the numbers. It wasn't going to cost us any more money, so we're going to try it to see how it goes. I mean, it's like I think they think maybe it could possibly be a recruitment tool. Is that fair, or just see?
There's pros and cons in all this. Recruitment tools, a pro. Studies have showed within the first 72 hours of traumatic event, it lingers in your brain, which you know a little bit of. And so mental health's an issue with everyone, and it's how people deal with it. Certain people deal with mental health different ways. But that 72-hour period gives them time to debrief themselves or to forget what, happened. So that 96 hours will help that. Commute, they're there 48 hours. That helps too a little bit. The cons, you're there 48 hours in a row. You might catch a busy shift, but we're not going to. I mean, if they catch an all-nighter, then we're not going to be sticklers about you got to get up and push. So, if I was back on the shift, I would definitely be open about this. I think it's a really good thing. So,
And vacations would be awesome.
yeah, they can take a vacation and receive 10 shifts off, or 10 days in a row off.
Right.
That's another pro.
Yep.
You're going to get pushback on all of it. It's good and bad, but it's worth looking at. I think that our recruitment is a good thing.
There's a couple tribes that already do it.
There's the local, like the Quapaw Nation, they do it. They said their older people was just totally against it, didn't want nothing to do with it, and then after 6 months, they worked the firefighters and officers, and then the captains, they just worked the 24-hour shifts, and they said, hey, we want some of that too. So they're all doing it, 4896. Weatherford, Oklahoma. I talked to a couple people in St. Louis, and they were totally against it, but now they're doing it. So, I mean, it's worth a shot.
How did your guys vote? I know they voted for it, but was it unanimous or? No?
It was close. Yeah.
Was
they
it the
said
older guys that?
The older guys are pushing back, and I don't blame them.
No.
I mean, heck, if I had 30 years in and I have to do that schedule or change that, absolutely, I wouldn't like that. But, like I told the older guys, we're doing it for the future, and the future wants it. So it's worth a try.
How do you handle coverage with call-ins on a 48-hour shift versus 24-hour?
What will happen, the tagging or the cash hiring, when hiring cash, each 24-hour portion of the 48-hour shift will be filled separately. So that one guy will not get, he won't work like 3-4 consecutive shifts in a row. it will be what we call a tag system. It's a mandatory overtime. And that shift needs covered. Well, they will tag the guy leaving when they will tag the guy that's on shift prior to that shift. And then if he's going to be gone the next 24-hour shift, the firefighter that left, he will be on call until 7 in the morning for the tag system. After 7, he's released.
So under that tax system, what's the longest a firefighter is expected to work?
They can only work 3 days, is what we're trying to, so they're not overworked.
And that was in that.
Yeah, and the sheet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't get to read it all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I hope I'm making this clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a very good communicator.
I'm all for it. That's what the guys want.
It was, and like you said, it was close. A lot of the older guys, and maybe it'd be a different story if certain people would have showed up to the meeting and casted their vote. But it is what it is.
6 months.
6 months trial starting April 2nd and goes until September 30th. And we could shut it down anytime if there's any issues or anything. The chief will, nope, no more. So.
They presented this to us, so I mean, it's like,
I think it's a neat thing. It's like everything else new. You don't want to.
Will they revote themselves internally
Yes.
after the 6 months?
They'll,
and then let us know?
and plus in the sheet they'll go over. They'll have meetings. We'll have monthly meetings every month. How everything's going. What and then they'll vote on it after the 6 months. And there's no change of money, no loss of money, no extra, none of that. It's just you're taking 4 days off, working 2 straight shifts, and then getting 4 days off. So,
the second thing is we had a real good meeting with our city staff, the Peoria Tribe, and Quick Trip. So they have a new site plan. They presented us our site plan yesterday. They asked for some help with some ODOT OTA approvals, but I mean, it is good. They have their site plan designed. So it does have a spot for a quick serve restaurant, which would be cool. So just let everybody know, like, Quick Trip is coming. It's just, we got to get some things approved by ODOT and OTA. So we'll just got to keep everybody updated on what's going on. It's a huge thing for Miami, so I think I would like everybody to know what is going on.
You love Quick Trip, right? Oh. Yeah. How many years did you work there?
Pardon?
How many years did you work there? 10?
I might still be working at that hotel.
Right. All right, is that it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Shannon,
so-
thanks, by the way. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Shannon, appreciate you. Items 8 through 12 will be stricken. We will not be going to executive session. So 13, adjournment.
Motion.
Second.
Johnson?
Aye.